Hello, 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 everyone. What is good? My name is Karine. I'm your instructor for today. We've got a whole total body 30-minute class coming up with a warm-up and a cool-down included. So without further ado, let's get started with our warm-up. It's going to be about 5 minutes long. I want us up on our feet. I want us rooted. So let's take it to a jog in place. Let's go. So right now, for this next 5 minutes, we're going to be working to get that heart rate up. We're going to try and feel that heat building in those muscles. We're going to be working towards our fitness goals today, and I'm so excited to do it with you. Keep it going for about 30 more seconds right here. Jogging in place. Feel free to take it to a step touch if we need to. Just keep that body moving. Keep it up for 3, 2, 1. Plant those feet down. We're looking left and right, left, right. Keep it going right here. Let's tilt it left, right. Feeling those kinks on the side of the neck. One more time for 4, 3, 2. Rolling out that neck. 1. Let's go. Drop the head. Roll it around. One more time before we switch sides. And switch. Nice. Getting ready here. We're bending down, open, lift it back up, such as like we're going into a deadlift, if you will. Now you're gonna feel this stretch all throughout the backs of the legs, those hamstrings and calves especially. But I really want you to focus on also opening up that chest when you open those arms up wide. Keep it going for 4, 3, before we take it into some glute kicks. 1. Let's work. Up on those glutes, you've got this. You're here for 30 seconds, building that heat, building that power right here. Next thing we're going to be taking it into the opposite leg to opposite foot. We're taking it into some hamstring stretches. Ice cream scoopers in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Opposite leg to opposite foot. Keep that body moving. Keeping my chest lifted even as I face down. This is going to be a good practice for the different types of movements that we're going to have to do later. Practice in good form. Keep it up. Leg swings in 4, 3, 2, alternating. 1. Lift it up, back down again. Opposite leg, opposite foot. I'm just trying to get that movement in my body, trying to get that heart rate up. You're here for less than 30 seconds on that clock. You got this. Let's keep that core tight and engaged for the last 10 seconds here. Getting ready. We're moving it into skater hops, opposite side of the mat in 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, as we do this, my gaze is in front of me, 30 seconds on the clock. You're already halfway through. Keep it up. Crossing that following leg back, planting that hand on the ground, hop right back up again. Last 10. Taking it into those jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds right here. Make it count. Now after this, we've only got one thing left to go before we call it a square for this warm-up. You've got burpees. 30 seconds, that's all you need to give me. We're going in 10 seconds. Burpees, finish off this warm-up strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hopping at the top, squatting down before bringing it right back up again. You got it. Build that power, build that strength. You have the option to step it out if you need to. Just keep moving. Feeling that full squat position, sitting in it for the last 15 seconds. Remembering to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth for the last 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's grab some water. Lovely work, everyone. We absolutely killed that. Now let's keep that body moving because we've got a whole workout left for us to do. For this workout, I formatted it a little bit differently. Today we're going to be taking it into 4 different moves, complex, dynamic moves that cover all ranges of motion and parts of your body. And we're gonna go through it 3 times. 30 seconds on, that we're doing the work. 30 seconds off, where we're taking a break and grabbing that water. You've got it 3 times through. This first one, we are here for a front lunge into another front lunge, and then take it back by taking it into a reverse lunge in the back, and then another reverse lunge in the back. If you would like an extra added challenge, you can take it into some split lunges. I'm gonna be counting us down here in 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Front lunge, into that front lunge again, then take it back, reverse lunge, back into that reverse lunge again. Now, as we do this, I want you to focus on keeping that core really nice and engaged the entire time. If you want some added engagement in the chest, feel free to take those hands, bring them behind the back as we do this. Now, you don't want exactly the knee to fall onto the ground. Just a nice 90-degree angle for 4, 3, 2, 1. You are off. Nice job, everyone. That was the first move. Next move we're going into, dropping it down to the mat, finding ourselves in a plank position for those T rotations. I'm gonna be giving myself a nice high five on one hand to the other, and then flipping it open for that rotation. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Now, you also have the option to drop it down to the knees. But while I do this, I'm making sure to keep a nice straight line, keeping my gaze forward, but my hips squared. You're here for 10 more seconds on that clock. Come on now. I know you've got it in you for the last 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Taking a break here, we're gonna be going back up into that plank position for our plank in and out. I'm gonna be taking it into a cross body mountain climber, and then bringing in the knees towards the chest for a standard mountain climber. So crossing 2 times to the side, and then inside 1 time. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross body mountain climber here, and then standard mountain climber in through the chest. Now, for this, you also have the option to take it onto the back for those ab crunches. You're really feeling that engagement all throughout the midsection. You're more than halfway through right now. Keep it up. You got this. For the last 10 seconds on that clock, give it your all. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everyone. Taking a deep breath, grabbing that water if you need, and then meeting me on your feet. Last move for the circuit, you're gonna be down low, squatting it, sinking into those heels, then lifting it up, squatting it back down again. So it looks something like this. So my legs are a little bit more than hip distance apart, but we're doing the work. Getting ready here. We're going in 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift down. Now, as we do this, you see me crossing my body slightly towards that chest. I'm really bracing in the lower part of the abdomen especially. Now, as I do this, I'm making sure that those knees are not going past those toes. Gaze is in front of me. smile on your face because you've only got 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everyone. Let's grab that water. Now we're off for another 20 seconds, but we're taking it back up to the top again. Now for this, front lunge to reverse lunge, you also have the option to do a split lunge. So feel free to jump it from side to side for the 30 seconds. If you want to challenge yourself, push yourself to go harder. In 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds on that clock. You have the option front lunge, reverse lunge, or take it into those jumping lunges. Keep it up. Chest is lifted, 90-degree angles on all sides. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everyone. Shake it out. Get ready to bring it down onto that mat. We've got those plank T rotations coming up. I'm taking it one hand at a time and then switching it by opening it up. Grabbing that water if we need to, less than 10 seconds before we bring it back up. 3, 2, 1. Let's do that work. Keep it up. Build that power, build that heat. Push yourself to maybe go a little bit harder than the last time for the last 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everyone. Let's take 30 seconds off and grab that water. Seconds left. Now I hope you're back down there because we've got those plank in and outs coming up, and I know you got this. We're starting off with that crossbody mountain climber to hit us off in 3, 2, 1. I'm crossing side, side, in. Keep it going. Do as much as you can in this small frame of time. I know you got it. Keep it up. Last 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Hug the floor because you love it. And then once you're ready, bringing it right back up again because we've got those squat knee ins. Shaking it off. Grab that water if we need to. "30 seconds of work coming here, and then we are officially through the second round of these workouts. Getting ready here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take it down. Lift up. Keeping that chest forward. You got this. Maybe take it up a notch by modifying it into a squat jump. Work it for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everyone. Shake that out of your body. We've got this whole thing one more time through. You got 20 seconds left here on that break. Get yourself in the place you need to be, because I know you got this. We're about to wipe the floor with this last circuit. Getting ready here. I'm bringing it back into that front lunge to the reverse lunge, or kicking it up a notch and taking it into the split lunges in 3, 2, 1. Keep it up, making sure that that core is nice and tight. Brace yourself for the last 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everyone. Let's shake that out and get ready to bring it down into that plank T rotation. Keeping in mind, I'm putting one hand on top of the other and gingerly putting the other on top of the other, and then rotating it up towards the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1. We are up and we are working. One hand on top of the other. Keep it up. I don't know about you, but I feel my arms already coming in. Maybe it's just my head though. You're here for 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down slowly, gingerly, and then get ready for that plank. Those cross mountain climbers into that standard mountain climber. Push yourself, power. You got this. Getting ready here. 4, 3, 2, 1. We are up. I'm taking it to the side and then in. To the side and then in. Let your body do the movements. Follow some type of rhythm. And then just let it take you these last 20 seconds. Keeping in mind, you can go at a pace that works well for you for the last 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Maybe roll out those wrists if we need to. And when we're ready, bringing it back up on our feet. Last thing we have before our small core circuit to start cooling us down is our squat knee-ins, keeping our heels planted onto that ground. The weight is sunken into them. You're going in 3, 2, 1. Drawing that knee in before squatting down. Sit into those quads. Sit into that strength you have. I like to think of this as like my cardio warrior move. I'm prepping for a battle. For 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We have a minute off here to cool it down, grab whatever you need, take whatever you need, and then you're meeting me on the ground for a small little bit of a core burnout. Now for this core burnout, you have 3 different moves that we're doing back to back 2 times over. So it's gonna be 30 seconds each for each move, 3 moves. The first one being Russian twist. My legs, the heels are lifted up off the ground as I take it from side to side for those Russian twists. Next, you have simple in and outs with my hands planted behind me as I take it in and back out again. Finally, you're gonna be laying it back down onto the mat for some penguins, taking it from side to side, keeping the shoulders lifted up off of the ground just a little bit. You've got that whole thing, 30 seconds each for each move, back to back, but you've got this. In 4, 3, 2, Russian twist. 1, time has started. 30 seconds on that clock for us to work. I'm really keeping that core braced in. You have the option to bring those legs down if you need, but remember, the higher they are, the more engagement you got. More than halfway through here. If it hurts, keep it up for just a little bit longer. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Next thing we're going into are those in and outs. Straight up, let's move it. keeping that belly button braced in towards the spine. Breathing in and out. You've got 15 seconds left. Make it count. You also have the option to open it up, no hands, on that ground for more of an engagement in that core. For 3, 2, 1. Planting it down here. You've got those penguins, lowering yourself back down onto the mat. Getting ready in 3, 2. We are moving. We are cruising. We are hitting those benchmarks faster than you ever thought you could. You've got this. We've got a nice 30-second break up at the end of this small core burnout. Hold on for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Now you've got that whole thing one more time. It's a minute and a half of work, and then you are done. So tell yourself whatever you need to do, because in 10 seconds, we are crushing these Russian twists. Y'all hear me? We're going down in 5, 4, 3. Lift up those heels. 2, 1. Now you can either make full connection with that ground on the opposite side, or you can just let those hands hover, but make sure you are feeling that full range of motion of going side to side while keeping that core in check for the last 10 seconds right here. 3, 2, 1. Bringing it down, planting those hands behind us. In and outs, here we go. 3, 2, 1. "15 seconds left on that clock. I know you got this. I know it burns for the last 7 seconds right here. 3, 2, 1. Penguins finishing it off strong. Starting whenever you're ready. Time has already gone by. Push yourself to finish this last one strong. Keep it up for the last 3, 2, 1. Lay it down. You did that. That is our entire total body workout. And now for this next 5 minutes or so, we're going to be cooling it down, bringing that heart rate back to a normal pace, and restoring some of that muscle memory we learned from all of those really cool complex moves. So, taking a minute here and resting wherever you are, just take a minute to catch your breath. When you're ready, if those feet are planted on the ground, feel free to let them slide down. And in your own time, slide yourself back up, putting yourself in a seated position, and then reaching for those toes. Now feel that nice long stretch all throughout the spine as well, as we hold it here for a moment or two. Now when we're ready, crossing the right leg back, keeping that left leg forward, getting a nice long stretch all along that leg. Now, if we can't reach all the way down to the leg, feel free to just reach for the knee or that ankle. Anything you can do to get that nice long engagement all throughout that back of the leg is perfect. We're just making sure we are stretching out all of these parts of the body that we exerted so much work with, because we want to make sure we're reducing injury as much as possible. If there's a stitch or something we didn't quite land well on, this is giving it the attention it deserves. Switching sides. Feel free to bring the nose to the knee if you can, and then to feel a nice long stretch along the arms, maybe opening up the chest and crossing that arm over the body and over the head. Hold it here wherever we're comfortable for the last few moments. When we're ready, crossing that leg back, tucking those feet in, and in our own time, we are rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae, letting that head drop. Taking your time here. Stretching out those arms, giving it the love it deserves, starting off with those wrists. Bring your palm forward, crossing it to the bottom. Let's hold on to those fingers for a little bit and feel a nice, well-deserved stretch on that wrist. You'll feel all around the outer parts of it especially. Feel free to swing it around a little bit. And then open it forward, same thing. Switch sides. Now, as we do this, think about how much you killed it just by showing up for today. I'm here to push you to your fitness goals and your fitness journeys, but everything is all up to you. So be proud that you got here. Be proud of what you did. And if you feel like you can do a little bit more, I'll be back. Crossing the arms across the body for a nice shoulder stretch right here. I'm crossing that right arm across the left side of my body and putting the forearms together so I can feel a nice stretch without putting too much pressure on the joints. Opening it up here. Getting ready for that figure 4 behind our back. One more time, switching it out. Now this one's going to be a little bit of a balance, but I know you all have it. We're taking the left leg, we're holding it at the ankle. We're keeping that right leg planted and stable. My core is engaged to make sure that I'm keeping my balance on top. We're just going to hold it here for a second, feeling a nice good stretch along the quad before lifting it up and rolling out that ankle if we can. Switch sides. Now the last thing we have for this class are 2 very deep squats. Inhaling on the way in, exhaling as we roll out those wrists one last time. Getting ready here. Deep squat in 3, 2, 1. In. Exhale it out. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale it out. Thank you all so much for joining me today. My name is Karine. I was your total body instructor for today. I will be back. I will be ready, and I can't wait to have you again. Bye.